Series that everybody has been hoping for and anticipating, and that is we have the Chicago Cubs and the Milwaukee Brewers facing off in the NL Central matchup. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Griffin Murphy from DocSports.com coming at you with the free same-game parlay for this matchup. So let's jump right into this thing. We've got the Chicago Cubs rolling into this matchup, 92-70 on the regular season, going into Milwaukee to play the Brewers, who currently sit at 97-65. So the Cubs, very impressive series victory, I will say, over the San Diego Padres, obviously taking 2 games out of 3 to eliminate the Padres from playoff contention, and the Cubs obviously moved their way up. We know one thing about this Milwaukee Brewers team. They have been absolutely dice rolling come second half after All-Star break throughout the entire second half of the season. For the Cubs, on the other side, they were kind of in a regression phase all of the second half, and definitely towards the end of the season. But now picking up that season or that playoff victory, taking 2 of 3 against San Diego in their most recent matchup. Now we're rolling into Milwaukee to play the Brewers, are the Chicago Cubs. This is a very interesting game for me. Cubs right now, obviously we did see on display their offense was definitely not banging the baseball by any means. And we don't know what to expect out of this Milwaukee Brewers team now that we are in the postseason. But we do know as that second half of the season entered, this team went on an absolute burner. I mean, one of the best records, if not the best record in baseball post-All-Star break. Going into a game like this, though, obviously this is an American family field. The Chicago Cubs and the Milwaukee Brewers, they play each other nonstop all the time for years on end. Looking at a game like this, the Milwaukee Brewers have had some time to rest, but I don't know if I see that as a positive. Meanwhile, the Chicago Cubs just cleaning up 2 of 3 games. A little bit of momentum definitely in that locker room. And obviously Dansby Swanson having himself a hell of a game yesterday against the Padres. A lot of these players just played really key roles in that game. And the pitching was absolutely sensational for the Chicago Cubs. I believe in this matchup, the Chicago Cubs could come out and pitch the way they did against the Padres, who do slack a little bit on the offensive side. But at the same time, that's playoff baseball. This is what it is. It's competitive. Pitchers go to the 9. I mean, Dylan Cease in that matchup, throwing over 100 miles an hour. I think that was game 2. Throwing over 100 miles an hour, almost every single one of his fastballs. We didn't really see much of that all season long. That's the intensity that comes into play during postseason baseball. So, ladies and gentlemen, looking at a game like this, I'm riding the momentum. This is not a homer pick. I'm a Chicago White Sox fan. Matter of fact, I wanted the Cubs to lose that series. I am on the Cubs in this matchup. I believe in game 1 of this set, they're going to come out swinging it. They know that they have to deal with potentially one of the best teams in the postseason right now are the Milwaukee Brewers. So I think the Cubs come into the game 1 and take it to them over at American Family Field. So, ladies and gentlemen, the first thing we are going to do is we're going to back up the Chicago Cubs here. Unfortunately, the way that I look at this game, I do think that this total is posted up. It's been shifting all over the place, 6.5 to 7.5. I believe that we're going to see this game go over. Obviously, the Cubs, every single game was 3-1, 2-1, something along those lines, very low scoring. I think all unders hit in their first set. So in this one, we're going to reverse flip this thing. We're going to back the Cubs as well as we're going to drill the over 6.5 runs. Anything under 7.5 runs is playable. So we're going to play anything at 7.5 and up. We're going to drill that over. So that is my free play or free same game parlay to you guys. Take it however you please. And just so you guys know, if you are a new member to Doc Sports, head on over to DocSports.com/free60. There you can go grab yourself a free $60 account. You could use that free $60 on my premium selections, my absolute best bets. I want to let you guys know when it comes to college football, obviously Saturday, college game day, I have my 7-unit best bet. This play goes off at noon Eastern time. For tonight, though, obviously I'm recording this today. It is Friday. I have my CFL 7-unit best bet. That is a side play, and it goes off tonight at 7:30 p.m. Eastern time. If you guys want to get on my college football, just to let you guys know, 9-4 on the season, and when it comes to my top plays, 6 units or higher, I'm currently 5-1 on the season, for plus over $2,500. Football and wholesome, including preseason, 15-8 on the season for over $2,500 in profit. Top of that, so you guys got the free $60 link. If you guys want to get on my plays with discounts, so I'm offering a 10% discount. Day passes, season passes, weekly passes, and monthly passes. This is all included in. Just type in the promo code at checkout, YT10. So like YouTube and then the number 10 at the end, and we'll hook you guys up with 10% off on a discount. But as always, you guys have it, my same game parlay, my 10% discount, as well as if you're a new member, $60 free account. So go use any of those codes. But as always, this is Griffin Murphy from DocSports.com. Best of luck to you guys this weekend. And once again, best bets.